rich water. This water is 11.5, so it's the highest hydrogen you can get on the market. And it's so solid that you are actually seeing
Wow.
the hydrogen react to the lighter.
That's amazing.
Oh, did you see that
What?
one? Isn't that crazy?
That's awesome.
So that is hydrogen, and that is what is good for you. So, now this one here, Neil, is that one. You can smell a little bit. Now the 2.5, I think you and I have done that before, haven't we? Where the 2.5, what happens is in the electrolysis chamber, this little bit of salt water here mixes with the origin water, goes back into the electrolysis chamber, it gets zapped, and what it actually does is it creates a natural edible food grade chlorine. So you can use it, there's been studies done that you can use it on anything from skin lesions, anything, any of your food you can actually use the 2.5 on, and it will kill any bacteria that they've tested. So they've tested, for instance, tuberculosis, HIV, E. coli, listeria, salmonella, botulism. What else did they test? They've tested pretty much everything, and everything that 2.5 touches, it kills. Now, the other thing that it's really cool for, and why it's being used in a lot of medical uses, is it makes skin heal quicker, and it creates less scar tissue. So they use it in Japan a lot for burn victims and road rash. So it'll actually kill the flesh-eating disease too, if you happen to be nervous about that one. Okay, what did I do with those? I had your things here. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse your bottles out with 2.5. They're all fresh from the factory, but this just makes sure that they're super fresh. Now, some people do drink the 2.5. I haven't gotten there yet, but there is a doctor down in the States that has a program where he has people drinking 2.5 that have heartburn and acid reflux. So they drink the 2.5 and then they eat, and then an hour after they eat, they drink 1,000 milliliters of 9.5. And he's curing, or not curing, but helping people with acid reflux in 5 days or less, and it doesn't come back, which is awesome. And acid reflux sucks. And we're at Canadian Kangen water. I'm going to rinse this one too for you.
How long are you going to be open here in Sylvan Lake?
I am here until September 1st. So this is what we call a pop-up store. So I've been here since May 15th. And I'll be closing down September 1st, and I might be back next year.
You're going to pop up again?
Maybe I'll pop up again. God knows where I'll pop up. Maybe I'll pop up in Mexico.
Yeah.
You never know.
A good place to pop up.
It is.
Get out of Dodge.
So now these machines will actually clean themselves. So I'm going to change I use the button here. I'm going to change it. I was on 2.5. Now I'm going to change it to 11 or 9.5. And it's going to clean. Let me turn this down a little bit.
You're making it a little slower flow to get more hydrogen in the water? It runs slower through the plates?
It does, yeah, that's exactly it. You'll get more hydrogen. Let me just do something here. Reboot. It's been going a lot today. I've poured a lot of water today. There we go. So now it's going to tell us Kangen water 9.5. When you're using one of these machines, open it up for like full throttle and then dial it back. And the machine will tell you if it's not, you need to increase the flow or decrease the flow. The machine will actually tell you if you're doing something wrong. So it's pretty user friendly.
How does it tell you when it's doing wrong?
She'll actually write increased flow on here and say
it tells you
so
that.
if I turn it down too much,
Yeah. Cool.
I was testing water today. I had a kid.
So what is
come
it?
in.
What is this machine again? This is a Kangen.
This is an SD501 Platinum. So there's actually, this is our flagship model. So there's actually 3 versions of it available. They have the medical looking version up there. You see it kind of looks like a heart monitor sort of thing. So that is the original SD501 that's in most of the hospitals in Japan. Then for the house, oh look, see, increased flow. They made this one, which is just covered in platinum. It's the exact same machine. And then in the States, they have one that actually goes underneath the counter. And it has a Bluetooth remote for it. I was testing Gatorade today, and that was, somebody brought that in. And he left it here, and he left a Kangen water.
He left the Kangen water.
He left his Gatorade here.
And he left the Kangen
with water.
He swapped out, eh?
Hey. Yeah, no, he realized how acidic it was, so he left his Gatorade to show other people how bad it was. You want some water? Right here. There's little cups on the top here. Do you want to try it? Oh yes, please. I love reusable bottles. It's nice and cold. It's hydrogen-rich filtered water that I make with an ionizer. And it's super good for you. And yes, fill up all your bottles.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you guys from town here? Or are you visiting? Oh, are you? Nice. Well, welcome to Sylvan. Is it your first time?
First time.
Is it? Oh, you picked a beautiful day to come. So, have you ever seen one of these?
Yeah.
Oh, have you? Ooh, where have you seen it? You do not, do you?
I have one.
Oh, that's so exciting. Do you have the exact same one?
Yeah.
How do you like it?
It's nice.
Yeah? How long have you had it?
3 years?
Oh, no way. That's awesome. Did you know that last year they cleaned